Hi. Oh, hello. So you're connected.
Recording in progress.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm here.
what's the, what did you,
Look, we've got pictures everywhere.
what? You do whatever you want.
Sorry, I just needed to get.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, guys. We okay?
Yes,
Good.
I am.
Good.
You?
I'm all right. I'm just sorting both children out, so that's why I was a little bit delayed, but we can get started.
And breathe.
And breathe. So what I'll do is I will mute because I'm recording this as well. So
Right.
I'll mute and we will get started. So we are going to start on the roller. So we're going to start on the roller today. So make sure that you've got plenty of room because I am long. I'm going to move myself up just slightly. And it's nice because I'm outside, so I'm feeling nice in the fresh air, looking at the sky. Okay, so just lying down on that roller, arms just gently by the side, palms towards the ceiling. Think about your feet, knees and hips and shoulders just in that alignment position for now. And think about those palms facing up just so you can get that openness across the chest. As you just allow yourself to lie here, close the eyes. And just really start to focus on the body relaxing down onto the roller. It might feel painful, it might feel heavy, it might feel really nice. But just start to identify those pressure points throughout the spine and throughout the body that may feel as though it's quite tight. Just sort of identify those areas, allow the body to relax down. And then just start to be aware of pelvic floor. Belly button through towards the spine. Dropping the ribs. And then focusing on that sort of gentle bracing around the waist. But as we lie on the roller, this is more about allowing the body just to melt and relax. So as we just focus on this in-breath, think about breathing into the side and into the back of the rib cage. So focus on that nice big breath into the roller. And then when you breathe out, just feel everything very gently relax down and just completely relax. And again, just breathing in. And just exhaling. So really deep breaths into the back of the rib cage, into the roller. Exhaling. And again, breathing in, wide breath. And just breathing out. Okay, from here, just take both arms up towards the ceiling or the sky, middle fingers reaching away, And take those arms all the way back, up and above the head, reaching towards the floor behind you. So if the middle fingers can tap, that's great, but keep those ribs down. Inhaling back towards the ceiling and back down by the side. So it's both arms. So you're taking those arms up, breathing in, reaching, dropping the ribs, exhaling, all the way back down, all the way back down towards the floor. And again, reach, inhale, exhale. So although you are slightly keeping the ribs down, you still want to feel that stretch. So as you reach the arms up, reach them up, drop those ribs. Get a few nice cracks here. Exhale all the way back down. So when I say reach those arms, I don't mean by taking tension up into the shoulders, but I mean by just allowing the arms to really stretch and reach so that you feel the stretch. If you just sort of let them fall and you don't encourage that reach right the way through to the middle fingers, you're not going to get that benefit. So the ribs are slightly drawing down, abdominals engaged, but we're still aware. And again, all the way down. Inhaling, reach. Just exhaling. And again, all the way up. Breathing in. Exhale. Last time. And what this should feel a lot easier and a lot looser than the first time you took those arms up and above the head. This time now just take the left arm up and above the head. Keep the right arm by the side. Take an in-breath, exhale, change. So as you change arms, reach the other one down, reach the other one up, breathing in, exhale, change. Inhaling, exhale, change. Breathing in, exhale, change. Breathing in, exhale, change. And again, change. And again, change. Okay, then take both arms back down by the side and just encourage now some nice big arm circles. So taking the arms up, out to the side, let's do some nice big circles. So really think about the shoulders squeezing and sort of sliding onto the outer back, squeezing the actual roller with those shoulder blades. Encouraging the circles as big as you can so you get a stretch across the front of the chest as well at the same time. Inhaling, exhaling. So let the breath work with the arm rolls and with the shoulder rolls. From here, take the arms out to the side. Just let them relax. And then just exhale, hug the arms across the chest. So we're just really working through the upper body. And again, inhale, opening out. Exhaling, taking across. Inhale as we open. Exhale as we close. And again, breathing in. Exhale, breathing, taking the arms across. And as you hold the arms across now, so almost as if you are holding yourself really tight, I want you to take 4 sort of really slow, deep breaths into the side and the back of the ribcage. So we're inhaling. Exhaling. Breathing in. Just breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, breathing in. And just breathing out. Slowly just allow those arms to come back down by the side. And I want us to come into a few sort of tilts now. So ribs staying down, we're trying to imprint just up towards the back of the belly button onto that roller. So we're not going to go too far up, focusing very much on pelvic floor, allowing for the tilt. So let's inhale as we allow that tilt, gently rolling the marble up towards that belly button, just to where you can feel that imprint, and then just come all the way back down. Okay, right back to neutral. And then again, just rolling that marble gently up towards that belly button, squeezing the buttocks. And then just gently back down towards that neutral spine. Okay, so still try and get that imprint. So even as you're sort of feeling just only halfway up, it's only a small tilt really, and then you're just going a little bit up through the spine, but still really have that control, have that awareness. And if you can't imprint sort of that part of the lower back into the roller, just really focus just on maybe not going as high, and try and really accentuate that mobility. This is your time to really practice and try and imprint and get that mobility. Okay, just doing one more. And then just coming back to neutral. Drawing those ribs down now, we're going to come into a little bit of abdominal work, but also focusing on the opposite sides of the brain, and also just working through the sort of fascial chains down those sides. So as we allow those arms to relax, take an in breath. On your next out breath, just try and raise that left leg. Try and raise that left leg. Use the abdominals to raise the leg. Inhaling as you lower. Okay, exhale, try and raise the opposite leg. So what we might find here is we have a wobbly side. We might find that we have one side, we can raise that leg a lot easier. I want you to really just slow this down now and identify that weaker side. As we go up. And as we drop down. We're really trying to use those abdominals and just try and stay as steady as we can on that roller. So using pelvic floor, using those abdominals, raising the leg nice and controlled. You're all going to have sort of a different speed and a different tempo for this, because it is really going to sort of depend on how strong you are. And also whether you can sort of feel that imbalance and how you can keep yourself on the roller. Okay, so from here we're now going to work opposite arm, opposite leg, but before we do it at the same time, we're just going to break it down. So taking an in breath, exhale, just raise the left leg into reverse tabletop. And now if you can, exhale, raise the right arm up towards the ceiling. Take an in breath as you just let both arm and leg come down at the same time. And exhale, raise the right leg this time. Raising the left arm, middle finger up to the sky. Inhaling, both leg and the arm come down. And again, exhale, left leg. Inhaling, right arm comes up. breathing out, and then just inhaling as that left foot and that right arm come down. Exhale, right leg raises. And inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, and then inhale as that foot and the hand come to the floor. Now we're going to move at the same time. So we're going to exhale, left leg, sorry, right arm up to the ceiling, middle finger reaching away. Drop the leg and the arm down as you breathe in. Exhale, left arm, right leg up, reverse tabletop, reaching towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Exhale, raise, left leg, right arm. Use those abdominals, relax the shoulders. Inhaling, exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhaling down, exhale, left leg, right arm. So really try and control. Inhaling, exhale, right leg, left arm. All the way down, last time. Left leg, right arm. Taking the foot towards the floor. And then again now, left arm and that right leg. And just coming back towards the floor. Take those arms up and above now, just reach the middle fingers away. Just have a nice big stretch through the upper body. Take an in-breath and exhale now, chin to chest. Take the arms forward and just reach as you curl up. Okay, so we're curling up, middle fingers reaching away and just coming down, all the way down, all the way down. And again, exhale, head nod, reach all the way, coming through. And again, just peeling down, all the way back, full stretch. Head nod, chin to chest, reach those arms, curling forward. And again, just peeling. All the way back down, just reaching those arms, get that nice big stretch. And again, chin to chest, reach, curling all the way up. And again, just slowly peeling down. We've got 2 more to do. Make sure you can feel the stretch increase. Head nod, exhale, reach. Peeling all the way down. Last time. Head nod, reach. All the way down. And just allowing those arms gently to come down by the side. Palms up and just sliding those heels back. Good. Right, let's slowly come off the roller. So I want you to just roll. Place the roller to the side. And just come straight down into the floor and just see how that feels. Okay, so as you lie on the floor, knees bent, arms by the side, palms up towards the ceiling, just think about how that body feels, resting into the floor. And just allow the head to also move gently left to right, just see how that stretch feels. Okay. From here, we're going to come straight into the spiky balls. We want you to take your 2 spiky balls. And we are going to use these. We're going to work a little bit more sort of deeper into the glutes, which I think we did the other week as well. We're going to move from the SI joint right the way out. Then we're going to come a little bit more onto the side. But then we're going to move up. So we did traditionally start with cranial release and then we work down. But then we're going to come straight towards in between the shoulders. So let's just start first of all, just double checking, I've got enough battery. Let's just start first of all with the 2 spiky balls right close to the top of the crease of the buttocks, okay? So when we've got them right close to the top of the crease of the buttocks, they're going to go really sort of next to each other almost. And you're just gonna lie first of all, just with the 2 balls there. So if I just show you quickly on the screen, You're going to start with them there. From there, you're going to move out, and then we'll move out again to there. Okay? So that's where we need to start with. As we peel down, just make, in fact, I'm just going to tilt this a little bit more. So let's just make sure that we're all just relaxing. If you need a pillow, just place a pillow as well underneath the just the base of the head, just sort of the skull, just so that we can stop that head from lifting, or if it feels a little bit uncomfortable, just place a little pillow there or a block, and it'll just allow you to really sort of feel as though you're relaxing without straining through the neck. So the ribs are drawn down, resting onto the spiky balls, arms by the side, palms up towards the ceiling. And as we lie here, just really focus now on the abdominals drawing in, belly button through towards the spine. And as you drop those ribs, you're just starting to allow the body to relax. So remember, first of all, we're melting. So the melting phase, where we're really allowing that body just to completely relax right the way through. So this first part is I just want you to breathe and hold just for 2 minutes. I'm just going to grab my charger. Okay, so as you're just lying with those 2 spiky balls now, sort of gently there, just going to change the angle of this so that we can keep it charged. Okay. I want you to start now just to gently rock from left to right. So focusing very much now, remember, on when we have the spiky balls there, we're often looking for that sort of positioning of body weight, first of all, where we're relaxing down the spiky balls, and then we're thinking about body movement. So we've got body weight and body movement. There we go. You can see. So with the 2 spiky balls right at the top of the crease of the buttocks, so thinking about that side, we've done our melting phase, and now we're just allowing the knees just to gently go left to right. Now remember where they are, you're not going to have the same range of movement as if they were a little bit wider at the moment, because we're quite concentrated on one area. If you feel that you can now just bring one knee into the chest, just bring one knee into the chest, and then just place that foot back down. And then the opposite side, so the opposite knee into the chest. And then just back down. So you're just alternating knees coming into the chest. If you want to pull that knee into the chest a little bit, you'll feel your roll on the ball slightly. And then the other one. And then as you pull that knee in, maybe you want to stretch the other leg away. So remember, we're quite concentrated here, right at the top of the crease of the buttocks, right towards the sacrum. And then I'm going to slide that foot back in and just change. So we're just encouraging a light bit of movement. We're not sort of doing anything too crazy. You know, we're not focusing too much here on hold, breathe in, extend. I'm literally just getting you to move. Okay, so if something feels a little bit tight, if you feel like you want a trigger point there, encourage that stretch. And then just change. Okay, really try and stretch the leg away, the one that's lengthening, so that you get that length right the way through that hip flexor. We do sometimes do this move with the green ball, but I'm just trying to get you to, like I say, just encourage some movement really more than anything. Okay, then just take both knees into the chest. Arms by the side, just take both legs up towards the ceiling. A little bit of rocking, take the toes towards you, take the legs back. So see the way I'm just moving just slightly, I'm aware of the abdominals, but I'm flexing the toes, guys, so that the toes are, so that the feet are straight. So I'm going to try and get a bit of charge on this laptop and then I'll move it again. So my feet are flexed like that, which is giving me a hamstring stretch there. Okay, take the feet back down. We're now just going to lift and we're going to move out to the side slightly. So we're now sort of in the middle of the glutes. So we're not too far onto the outside. We're a little bit more in the center of those two glutes. And we're just dropping those ribs. Okay, and we're just allowing again ourselves just to melt first of all. So that's sort of 2 minutes where we just focus on allowing the hips to relax down onto the spiky balls. So I want you to just hold and breathe. Think about the hips squaring off as well when you're lying here. So if you tend to sort of have a bit of a rotation through the pelvis, just give yourself a quick hands on, make sure the hips are square as well, they're not sort of like tilting left or right. And then just again, allow that body to relax. So ribs down, breathing into the side, into the back of the rib cage. You might want to do what I've just done, you might want to do a big yawn. You might just want to lie here and just have a nice big yawn as you start to allow the body to relax onto those spiky balls. Okay, so we've moved out slightly, we're in the center of each glute, we're just breathing, inhaling. Exhaling, just letting that body completely go. Okay, start to bring one knee again into the chest. So bringing one knee in, gently taking it back down, and the opposite knee, just bringing that knee in, taking that knee back down. And again, bringing the knee in, and going down, and again, opposite knee. Okay, so you just bring in, if you want to now, hold on a little bit of pressure. And then again, take that down. Bringing in that left knee, and then again, just a little bit of pressure. Now, if you want, start to do what we did, hold in, start to stretch the other leg away again. So as you bring that knee in, you're stretching the other leg away, really lengthen. And then you can just sort of change, opposite knee comes in, stretch that leg away. And just really lengthen. Okay, so we're just holding the spiky balls where they are, we're just applying a bit of pressure, working through lengthening and stretching through the hips and the hip flexors, dropping that leg down and bringing that other knee in as much as we can. you feel like you need to readjust yourself slightly as well on those spiky balls, guys, just sort of move as you feel you need to. So lengthening. And again, one more on each leg. Really stretching away. And if you want to, remember, you can always just turn that hip out. So see the way my knee's slightly turning out. I'm just rotating that leg out, just getting a nice little stretch there. And then just bring both knees into the chest. So again, we're right in the center, both knees coming into the chest, and we're just allowing that weight just to rock from side to side. Okay, taking the feet back down. This time now we're going to go out to the side again. So we started from the center, we've gone into the middle. We're now taking the spiky balls right the way out towards the side. And again, just start by allowing the body to relax down first of all. So as we relax down, move them as you need to. Sometimes I find when they're a little bit more out to the side, you need them a little bit higher up. So you might find that you need them slightly higher up than where they were just before. Okay, but just again, allowing first of all for that breath work just to take place as you allow the body to relax down. So we're breathing in, nice and wide, side in the back of the rib cage. Exhaling. And again, breathing in. And just exhaling. And just allowing your body to just, again, really just melt and just fully give in to those spiky balls. So that's why I always think it's good just to have the eyes closed, to really just try and relax. Yawn, let the body go. Okay, now from here, just start left to right first of all. So because we're a little bit further out to the side, we're going to keep the feet in towards the floor. And now we're going to start just to move left to right. So again, really important that we get that melting phase first of all, so that we've allowed the body and the fascia just to relax. And now as we go from left to right, we can start to identify any of those tightnesses and trigger points. Okay, so if you're going over to the side and you're feeling that's quite tight, stretch that leg away. So if you're over to the right, it's going to be the right leg that you're stretching away, and then bring into the chest. So this is our natural movement that we work through the hips when we come into the glute series. So again, stretching the legs. If you're over to the left, it's the left leg. If you're over to the right, it's that right leg. Okay, you're just allowing the knees to go left to right. If you feel that sort of trigger point, if you're holding down, hold, stretch that leg, bring that knee in. And just do a little rock as well. So if you find that area that's sore, if you find anything there through that trigger point, just bringing that knee in, stretching it away back to neutral. And again, over to the left side, stretch. Feel the adductor stretch as well there, guys. So if the foot is turned out and you're stretching away, so you've got the instep of the foot sort of up to the sky, you're really feeling that nice adductor stretch as well at the same time. Now start to bring that knee in back to our stretch that we started first of all. So we're just going to come straight into it now. We're going to bring the knee in, stretch the opposite leg away. And then you can change, bring that knee in, stretch the opposite leg away. Really feel that hip flexor stretch. And again, bring the knee in, stretching away. And again, just bringing that knee in, stretching away, really, really lengthening. Okay, now as you start to stretch that leg away, so remember when you pull in, the other leg is lengthening. So this leg now that's lengthening, I'm going to turn the foot out and I'm going to take the leg as far as I can out to the side. See the foot's coming towards the camera then. I'm going to take that leg back to center, take the leg straight and then bring it back in. Okay, so I'm holding this one, I'm stretching that leg. I'm going to turn the leg out, take it out to the side as much as I can. So you're getting right down to the side of the glute. Just give me a little thumbs up if you can feel that. Bring yourself back to center. Leg straight and again back in. So because we're now just working through that external rotation through the hip, lengthen, open the hip, turn the foot out, take that leg out to the side as much as we can. Any tightness there. You're trying to get the foot as low to the floor as you can as well, by the way, when you take this out to the side, but it's often quite hard, but then you're going to feel more pressure. So lengthen, turn the foot out, then stretch as far out as you can. As far out to that side. Back to center, bring that knee in, and again, lengthen. Down, turn the foot out to the side. Okay, if you want to just bring the knee in, just work a little bit through that area. So I'm just going to give you sort of a little bit of free time now just to explore each side here. If you find somewhere that's particularly sore or a side, or when the leg is extended out and externally rotated, just sort of work on the area, just do a little bit of rocking into that side where you are. Okay, just bending the knee, straightening the knee, because you're getting right, that connection now right up into the hip flexors. Might even feel a bit in the QLs in that outer back. Okay, so just work through each leg. Taking the leg out, turning the foot out. Extending as much as you can. And then again, just finish with, if that was tight, just sort of bring the knees into the chest so the feet are off the floor. And just work through a little bit of left to right there through those glutes. Okay, so again, if something was particularly sort of tight, just work left to right, hold. Okay, with both those knees out to the side. Okay, slowly just coming back to center. Take the spiky balls away. Allow yourself just to relax down now. How does that feel? Okay, we should feel a little bit flat. We might feel a little bit sore. Okay, might be a little bit aware there of a release of tension, which we didn't realize we had. Now we're going to take the spiky balls and we're going to put them, so we'll just show you quickly. We're going to finish with them sort of here. So here and here, so not where we put them at the top and then we come into shoulder bridge, a little bit more sort of anywhere from here a little bit further up. And this is really just sort of to release that feeling of round shoulderness, but also tension through the shoulders. So I'm going to just roll side to side like so, and just have the spiky balls there. So from there, I'm going to position them in. I'm going to think, right, is that where I need them? Now, everyone's a little bit different. You might need them slightly higher. You might think, you know what, Steph's put them in that place, but I need them slightly lower. I need them just there. What we're really working with here is just being able to release that tension that pulls us forward. We're going to try and really open and just release. So again, you might need a pillow underneath the back of the skull. So we're just going to open, and we're just going to allow the arms to relax by the side. Okay, palms up towards that ceiling. And again, if you feel that they need to go down just slightly or go up just slightly, work on what you feel is most comfortable. Okay, now with these arms, we're going to take them out to the side. And then again, we're just going to wrap the arms around us, and we're just going to do a little bit of rocking left to right. So where the balls are now, this should feel really almost as if like you can't breathe. Okay, so we've got the arms wrapped around, we're inhaling, and just exhaling. So we've got a nice stretch into that back curl, into the shoulders, and we're just rocking whilst we're on stretch. Now, if you need to change the position, make sure you support the head as you come up. You might need them to go up a little bit. Okay, and again, you can just lower yourself down, get yourself into position, relax first of all, think about the front of the body opening up with the chest. Take those arms out to the side, breathing in. Exhale, taking the arms across the chest, holding there, and then just rock. So I've moved a little bit further up this time. I'm a little bit more in between those shoulder blades. And I'm just reaching through, inhaling, and just exhaling. Okay, so as you sort of move, you can also move up and down. So if you feel actually rocking side to side is nice, but you want to just do a little bit of movement, just sort of slide, tilt the pelvis away, tilt the pelvis towards you, and that's what you'll find. Sort of reach. Okay, and then again, just supporting the head. Lift yourselves up. If you feel you need to go a bit further down, if you feel you need to go a little bit further up, work where you feel you need to, support the head, gently coming down, open. Take those arms out to the side, feel that stretch, inhale, exhale as we take those arms across again, and then just rock. So hopefully we can feel that, because obviously we are on stretch with us hugging. We can feel all the muscles through the outer back, and you can probably feel a little bit further down towards the spine as well. Just all releasing because they're all on stretch in this position. Okay, if you want to roll up and down. Okay, if you want to work a little bit further up, work a little bit further down, just move by just doing this sort of walking up and down the balls, sliding the heels back, sliding up the mat. And again, just hold and just keep rocking, rocking left to right. Breathing. Keep breathing as we inhale. And just exhale. Okay, opening those arms out to the side again. Supporting that head, tuck the chin in, lift yourself up. And from here, just take those spiky balls away. And just come into a full body stretch. Okay, just give me a thumbs up there if you did feel that sort of release, or if it was a bit painful, if you felt in between the shoulders. Yeah, okay, so we're just feeling that stretch. Lengthen those arms, lengthen those legs. And then just relax. Good. Okay, bending through those knees, arms just gently by the side. What you can do to finish is just take those spiky balls to the base of the neck now, and you can just give yourself sort of 5 minutes, just release. I'm getting bugs all over me here. 5 minutes release, just allowing sort of the bottom, one spiky ball at the base of the skull, one spiky ball into the actual skull, one at the base of the skull in the neck. And all you're going to do, either keeping them in place, is just allow the head to gently roll. Now we know that we can just allow the head to relax as well. We can do some circles where we take the chin up and then down and across that collarbone. But really this part is just to allow yourself to finish off relaxing and releasing. It might be that you want to take the spiky balls back to the glutes as well. But it's always nice to do something at the end where you feel like you don't have to end the class, you don't have to roll over and stand up and turn off the laptop. I will do that. So this is completely just your time now where you can just lie on the spiky balls. You can just do a little bit of cranial release, or you can bring, like I said, and bring them back to an area where you feel like you particularly need to work on. But hopefully by working a little bit more from the center of the pelvis out, and then a little bit further up through that thoracic, as well as the stretching that we did whilst we were on the roller, it should really all feel like you're a little bit more straight and definitely sort of more stretched, specifically through that fascial chain right down that back sort of posterior chain. So just have that awareness. Now I'm going to leave you to finish with a little bit of cranial release. Work on whatever it is that you feel you need to do. So I hope that you feel better for your trigger pointing, and well done, and just enjoy and continue to breathe. So thank you. See you later.